In the old days, we have heard that gray hair is just bad genetics or getting old. However, for millions of us, that silver hair isn't a sign of aging, but rather it's a sign of starvation. Your hair follicles are literally starving for specific enzymes that keep your natural color alive. If you feed them the right raw materials, those cells can wake up. Today, we are skipping the toxic chemical dyes which we may use before at home or hair salon and looking at the science-backed foods that act like natural hair dye from the inside out. We're talking about a targeted grocery list that can gain our hair black. If you want to turn back the clock naturally and look young, you need to watch this. First up is beef liver. Most of us may have never tried eating this before. However, please hear out the biology. Your body cannot produce hair pigment without an enzyme called tyrosinase, which actually paints your hair. But there's a key point behind tyrosinase. It is completely dependent on copper. If you don't have enough copper, the enzymes cannot function properly, and your hair grows out white. A study in biological trace element research found a direct statistically significant link between low copper levels and the severity of graying. Just 4 ounces once a week provides a massive bioavailable dose of copper. If you hate the taste, grind it up and blend it into bolognese or meatloaf. Try this and see the difference. Second is almonds. Landmark research from the University of Bradford proved that senile graying is largely caused by the internal bleach buildup. Indeed, our body naturally produces hydrogen peroxide, which is the internal bleach. When we are young, we produce an enzyme called catalase that breaks this bleach down. But as we age, catalase production drops, and hydrogen peroxide literally bleaches your hair from the inside out. Almonds is exactly the food we need. It is a powerhouse of zinc, manganese, and vitamin E, the exact cofactors your body needs to synthesize catalase. Next, we have to talk sustances, which contains rich B vitamin. It delivers oxygen and nutrients to your scalp. That is a nutritional yeast. This vitamin B powerhouse is critical because of vitamin B12. As we age, our stomachs produce less acid, making it incredibly hard to absorb B12 from meat. Yet, a B12 deficiency is one of the few causes of gray hair that dermatologists admit is completely reversible. In clinical case studies, correcting a B12 deficiency resulted in the complete repigmentation of hair. You can eat all the copper and vitamins in the world, but if your gut can't absorb them, it means nothing. That's the reason why food number 4 is fermented sauerkraut. The connection between your gut and hair is called the gut-skin axis. Click on the previous video on up right-hand corner for mentioned gut-skin axis details. If your gut is inflamed, your body deprioritizes hair health to protect your vital organs. Furthermore, friendly gut bacteria are responsible for producing biotin, which keeps your hair's texture and color vibrant. Fermented foods provide the probiotics and lactic acid needed to heal your gut lining and break down minerals. Now that we are rebuilding pigment and neutralizing bleach by previous mentioned food, like nutritional yeast and almonds, we must protect our color-producing cells called melanocytes from dying off. In order to keep this, we turn to dark berries like blackberries and blueberries. These fruits are loaded with antioxidants called anthocyanins. Every day, stress, pollution, and UV create unstable molecules called free radicals that tear apart your cells. A study in the Journal of Investigative Dermatology proved that oxidative stress causes melanocytes to commit cell suicide. Once they are gone, the gray is permanent. The antioxidants in dark berries act like security guards, neutralizing free radicals before they can damage your color-producing cells. Finally, food number 6, bridging ancient wisdom and modern science. Black sesame seeds. In traditional Chinese medicine, these seeds have been the premier remedy for gray hair for thousands of years. Modern nutritional analysis confirms the reason behind. These tiny seeds are incredibly dense in highly bioavailable iron, zinc, and healthy fats. Research published in the Journal of Drugs in Dermatology reinforces that deficiencies in zinc and iron are heavily associated with premature pigment loss. If you want to enjoy with better taste, toast them lightly to release their rich oils. Let's review your new color-restoring shopping list. Beef liver for copper, almonds to wash away internal bleach, nutritional yeast for vitamin B12, sauerkraut to fertilize your gut, dark berries to shield your cells, and black sesame seeds to keep useful chemicals. Remember, this is long-time change of your lifestyle. Hair only grows about half an inch a month, so watch your roots and stick with this protocol for 3 to 6 months. More importantly, enjoy how your energy returns and your skin glows as you feed your body. Aging isn't set in stone. It's shaped by what you intake.